One call and your troubles are on their way down the drain. That's 272-7130 or visit roto-rooteralabama.com. Roto-Rooter, always here when you need us.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And we go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Not only are the days getting warmer, the nights are a little milder. Tonight, partly cloudy, we're dry. Overnight low temperature down to about 62. Wednesday's a warmer day with a high in the mid to upper 80s and maybe a few spotty afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms here and there. But the main event will be in the overnight hours Wednesday night and pre-dawn on Thursday with the risk of some strong to possibly severe storms. Then a lingering risk of more showers during the day on Thursday. We'll continue to watch it for you. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey Publix.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
With her thoughts on the loss of Spirit Airlines, we welcome Menthol Meredith.
Did y'all see about how Spirits Airlines went out of business? Is they the same people that runs that Spirits Halloween store? I got the sluttiest Paula Deen costume there one year. Anyway, since that Spirits done went broke, they left all them people that had tickets up Craps Creek. So I was thinking I'd start a business where I give them rides in my horse trailer in exchange for like Newports or Salem's or you get the idea. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I just remembered I got a Spirits ticket to go to Tijuana for lipo, so now I gotta figure out the best way to hitchhike there while avoiding counties where I'm wanted.
Quite the challenge.
That is
Of course, over the weekend it came out,
yes.
and in the maze of news it got lost, that Elizabeth Warren put a tweet out last year. Spirit and JetBlue were trying to merge. They figured that in a merger, they'd both have a much better chance to survive. Well, Elizabeth Warren and her friends stopped that from happening because that would have been a monopoly, which is ridiculous because together those two airlines would handle about 15% of the passenger traffic. That is not by any means a monopoly.
Yeah. Golly.
But they used the Antitrust Act to stop it. So how did that work out for 17,000 people? I hope they're all writing hate letters to that shrieking bitch that's the senator from Massachusetts. She's a bad joke. Massachusetts is a bad joke. People are fleeing Boston because they can't afford to live there, and it's not because the gas prices got high in the last 2 months. Because they tax everything, just like they're doing in Virginia.
Well, then, too, I'm really hoping that the folks are paying attention to, talk about property taxes. You take a piece of land that you bought $60,000, 10 years ago. Okay, now the county states, all right, that land's worth $160,000. Okay, that's money you never made because you never sold the property. You never had this. And now you're taxed on something that you own and legally own. Explain to me how that makes sense.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
They shouldn't be able to do that until you sell the property.
Right.
and then
Make a profit.
if you're eligible for the capital gains tax on it.
Correctamundo. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
They're always looking to steal the next dime. And is this because we're keeping a balanced budget? No. We're $40 trillion in debt.
Right.
So I don't know what they're doing with this money, but Democrats, they've never met an amount they couldn't spend or piss away on some stupid idea.
Per usual.
I think we have the stream issue fixed.
Yes. Sorry, folks. We just decided to show up a little late to the party, but that's okay.
Well, no, there's one button. I assume when I said that everything is ready to go, I'm not mad at anybody. What's this?
Uh-oh.
Somebody made fun of, this is an old clip
Oh.
on X. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has turned out to be quite the piece of work,
Gotta love it.
made fun of Jasmine D. Crockett's eyelashes,
Oh, boy.
and all hell breaks loose. And now they're both out of Congress. Too bad, so sad.
Boo.
Let's see if we can get this to play.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about
just to-
energy.
I don't know if you know what you're here for.
Well, you weren't talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen,
Order. Mr. That's when we do order. Get the order of your committee. Order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Miss Green's words. That is.
They're
What's some crap? We have bigger problems at hand, and why can't they find something better to argue about than her eyelashes? Really?
That was then, this is now, and nothing's
Oh,
really changed.
Lord.
Although I think Marjorie Taylor Greene has a great future in roller derby.
You can see that.
Took me a while to figure out, she reminds me of some type of person. I'm not quite sure what.
We can see that.
But SNL couldn't make up a skit like that. And there is Jasmine D. Crockett.
Oh my Lord.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
The dirty comments I could make on that photo. Look at that mouth. Wow, Scott Bowers couldn't paint that many layers on her face.
Oh my Lord.
And he's the best painter. Whoops. There is an F-bomb. We didn't have to put that up there, I guess.
Whoops. Nobody saw that.
Wow, a lot of F-bombs in this thread.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Right. Of censorship at its finest.
Yes. We had a guy who decided he wanted to make the world's thinnest car.
Oh.
Tennessee guy. He used a laser to cut a normal car in half lengthwise in order to connect the pieces back together
Oh jeez.
to create the world's thinnest car. This is Tyler Fever talking about his 20-inch wide automobile.
Wow.
I built the thinnest street legal car, and it is an absolute blast to drive around town. I'm going to take the old Ford, cut it in half with a laser, get everything working again, and take it on its first cruise downtown.
All right, let's take a look at this 20-inch car. Jeez.
Wow.
That is a skinny little machine.
Wow. Man.
Who wouldn't want to drive that?
Kind of reminds you of the smart cars, except they're a little wider than that.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that would take some level of talent
They take a lot of talent to some degree.
to make the
'cause-
world's skinniest car. But then again, what do you do with it once you have
Right. How, what, yeah.
it? Okay. I have a couple of other clips lined up for you. Let's just scanning the globe, as they used to say in Wide World of Sports. Let's see what's on Citizen Free Press.
Let's see what's there.
Spencer Pratt video blowing up the internet. Kilauea volcano erupts in Hawaii.
Oh, boy.
Inside the heavy Republican effort to flip Fetterman. I wonder why he's reluctant, because he clearly does not care for the Democratic leadership or the things that they.
So I have a theory on Fetterman, and it's one that I also carry. I guess you could kind of say for yourself. To me, I feel like I see him more now as an independent, as far as he's not adjusting to the narrative of either side.
Yeah.
Because you have the radical leftist, and then you also have the radical, rights too, that they have their own narrative. What I like about Fetterman is he's thinking for himself.
Yeah.
And he's saying what he thinks, regardless if it hurts the Democrats' feelings or the Republicans' feelings. We need more of that.
It takes a lot of guts to do what he's done.
When he first came on the scene as a congressman, I was not digging the whole fact. I'm like, come on, man, have some respect for the office. You're showing up in your hoodie. You look like you just got out of bed. He was a little off. But now I'm sitting here going, I can get behind this guy 100% because he's speaking truth, regardless of who it may, oh my gosh, offend.
Yeah.
Oh, my heavens to Betsy, we've offended somebody. Oh, quit wearing your feelings on your sleeves.
In other news out of D.C., multiple high-ranking D.C. police officials have been served papers saying the department intends to fire them. At least some of the proposed terminations are related to an investigation of the department conducted into the manipulation of crime data.
Oh, boy.
Why does that ring a bell here in Montgomery? Manipulation of crime data.
And I could think of a few other things that that's been done too. Manipulation of data. I can think of a lot of things, actually.
Terminations portend a potentially sweeping shakeup among top department leadership. So that's a story.
Can I interject something here on data too?
Of course.
We talk about polling. We're in election season. Got a lot of candidates running for lieutenant governor. U.S. Senate position. Folks, if I can give you any word of advice, make your own educated decision about each candidate. The polls are usually a skewed data set. You can make data look how you like them to look. And you can, manipulate them and do all the things of, oh, so-and-so's leading. Please go do some research because just like what we have seen in the past with Trump elections and everything, with Hillary Clinton thinking, no, we're going to win and all of this, it can be very misleading. So definitely do your homework, which I have a feeling most of our listeners do. But it wasn't until I stepped into kind of more of a, quote, professional role that I realized how much things get turned around to create a narrative that's not exactly the truth.
Right.
So be very leery and careful of what you read on social media and,
honestly, the first of all, nobody that's running for the Republican nomination for Senate has touched base with this show. I don't know why.
I've got a few that I can give you a call.
No, I want them to reach out if they want to be on. And then if one candidate's on, they all have to be on. But I have nobody I'm recommending in particular.
Interesting.
But I can't wait. I mean, I'm like, in a 3-point stance waiting for the starting gun to run to vote for Tuberville for governor.
Oh, me too. I'm ready.
Because as soon as he takes the oath of office, you will hear this sound from the mayor's house. Because it's over.
It's true. It's over. It's over with.
Over.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Tuberville's not playing when it comes to the security and
no,
safety.
he said on this show, the morning show, because that's when he gives us a chance to talk to him. He said the cavalry's coming. He knows all about the crime here. He knows all about the complaints. And he knows all about the completely ineffectual leadership we have.
Yep.
The silent but deadly defunding of the police.
Well, and there's more too, I think, that they're purview to, and not just the Montgomery area, but also in the way in which things are operating at the state level, which, like I have said before, if we see it in D.C., guess what? It's more than likely going on in your own backyard. So he's very aware of a lot of different things that's going on, and I'm ready to see radical change. Oh, bless you. Goodness gracious. Lord. Brought to you by On Sneezing Hour. Make sure you take some nose spray and get everything taken care of. Bless your heart.
I have an announcement to make.
I'm dying over here.
Daquilin, I know he said earlier he sent you a text reminding you about the executor of his estate, but bless it.
Everybody's got such exciting plans after work. Well, go home, grab a brew, something good to eat.
You're going to the Dock in the Box.
I'm going to the frickin' Dock in the Box like a 2-year-old, but that's the only option.
But at this point, I'm glad you're going. You need to go, and you need to go feel better. We can't have the show without Greg Boudel.
And then that guy just said to Rich, he's sounding long in the tooth.
I'd have been like, yeah, so are you, man.
That cheered my day up big time.
They're like, yeah, so are you. Who are you to say anything? That's what I don't get with people. I'm like, you just don't do that. I'm sorry. That's just ugly. Think before you speak, folks. I mean, that's what you think about that, right?
Now you're making everybody afraid to call.
Well, sorry. Yeah, I'm just,
272-9228. We got time.
We got plenty of time. If you plan on hurling insults, though, don't. I'm going to give them right back to you. So get ready.
Listener William B., who is our official correspondent on traffic activity at the special store on Highway 31 that's open 24/7 for your pleasure, asked this question. If you're going down a river at 2 miles an hour and your canoe loses a wheel, how much pancake mix would you need to reshingle your roof? That'll keep you busy for a little bit. No, I got to read this Justice Alito comment on the Louisiana decision because he just ripped Ketanji Brown, who has no business being on the Supreme Court. None. I mean, the most unqualified court member maybe ever. The dissent in the suit levels charges that cannot go unanswered. The dissent would require that the 2026 congressional elections in Louisiana be held under a map that's been held to be unconstitutional. The dissent does not claim that it is now too late for the state legislature or the district court to adopt a new map that complies with the Constitution. She's an idiot. She's so dumb that she couldn't even compete on The View.
It's just crazy.
In terms of intelligence.
Crazy, ain't it?
Cousin Vinny.
Yo, how y'all doing?
We're here.
Never better.
Greg.
Yeah, well, today is your lucky day. You want me to tell you why today's your lucky day?
Why?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Because today, Cousin Vinny is reaching up through the airwaves, sending that hippie love out to all y'all. So reach up and grab it and say, hey, hey, hey!
I like it.
Oh, fine, be that way. Anyway, I wanted to call and make a comment about Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
When you were talking about him.
Right.
When Trump was first going into office, Tucker Carlson was all about supporting Trump. And I thought his show was the best of all, to be quite honest.
So did I.
Sean Hannity was good. He didn't think out. I had more respect for Tucker Carlson, and if there was anyone that I wanted to watch, it was Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Until he got fired. And then he gets fired for making some very lewd comment on his show, and I think they even cut his show off after he did it. I can't remember if that was the case.
Well,
but
one of the stories is that he's a known alcoholic, drug addict, and that he may have been relapsing.
Oh, okay.
That's unfortunate.
Well, have you noticed, and this is what I think, because I've watched some of Tucker Carlson's stuff on YouTube, on his show and whatnot, and I won't watch him anymore because I think, to be quite honest, since he wasn't making that big money at Fox anymore, I think he's getting bought and paid for to be on the left wing. And I think that his son, that's my personal opinion, because how could someone that had beliefs like that on his show all of a sudden do a complete 180?
Yeah. Yeah.
How could that be? I mean, do you agree with me in my mindset on that?
He is not. He's in a different war now. It's a war of the cliques, and They'll say anything. Him, Candace Owens, who I no longer respect, and so many others. You know what? I think Joe Rogan's a bag of crap, too.
Well, Joe Rogan, I think, he plays on either side of the table. He doesn't
Exactly.
have his, and I don't agree with that. You're either on one side or the other.
No,
You know what I'm saying? That's where you get respect.
I'm glad that he was at least helpful to the extent that he was not afraid to have Trump on and took the heat for doing it. But no respect there at all.
Flip-flop.
They're all slaves to the clique.
Agree.
News, integrity, there's none of that matters. None of that matters. Vinny, I got to run. Thanks for the call. They're remembering John Sterling on Fox.
Oh.
Voice of the Yankees. Guy who was really incredible and made baseball listening fun. We're at 5 o'clock, so off to the traffic dungeon with Skipper. We've got Salem Radio Network News and more. Greg Vidal and Jesse Lynn on News Talk 93.1 FM. Skipper, last hour of the commute. How's it going?
We have a couple of accidents causing some problems. First of all, on Highway 14 at the ramp and on the ramp to 65 northbound, we have an accident there, backing up traffic on 14 coming out of Millbrook. And I-85 southbound and Shorter got an accident there. Use caution. Very busy everywhere now. I-65 and 85 through downtown boulevards and our feeder roads out are all beginning to build with heavy afternoon traffic. Tommy House Studios is more than just a website builder. They help small businesses grow. With 25 years of proven results, they know what works. Visit TommyHouse.com and get started today. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
People want stuff grown here. They want to know what they're getting this day and time.
That's why Jack stood with President Trump to cut taxes for Alabama farmers, expand protections for hunting and game management, and ban lab-grown meat.
We just don't have enough testing on it to know what it would do to the general public.
Now Jack Williams is running for Ag Commissioner to back President Trump's plan to protect our farmland and support our farming families.
We're looking at bringing business to Alabama, helping them out to come here to help our farmers even. The more we can bring locally and have right here, the better we're going to be. I will be the first Ag Commissioner to be as hands-on as ever been.
Homegrown leadership. That's why Alabama farmers are backing Jack Williams for Agricultural Commissioner. Paid for by Jack Williams Campaign.
We didn't say it. You did. Guests keep telling us Epicure and Jack's Tavern serves the best steak around. Wet-aged in-house, hand-cut, perfectly cooked. When people talk, we listen, and we keep doing what we do best. We invite you to come experience the difference for yourself soon. Epicure and Jack's Tavern. Come taste what everyone's talking about.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
What does it mean for a nation to be successful? I'm Stephanie Bryan, Tribal Chair and CEO of the Poarch Creek Indians. We believe a successful nation gives back. As we've built economic opportunity and prosperity, the Poarch Creek Indians have been able to give back to our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. More than $37 million since 2021 alone. From education and health care to tornado relief, learn more about our charitable giving at PoarchCreekIndians.org.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
Excuse me, store clerk?
Yes, may I help you?
Is this bug spray good for wasps?
No. It kills them. Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
It's your 505.
SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. American boats passed through Iranian waters safely, and the latest tensions between the U.S. and Iran continue in the Strait of Hormuz. But Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth told reporters today at the Pentagon that U.S. operation now guiding vessels through the strait is only a temporary solution and no intention to result in an end to the ceasefire. He was joined at the press conference also by Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman General Dan Kane. He says Iran has tried to attack several vessels in the region of the Strait of Hormuz since the ceasefire took effect, but they were not big enough to start full-scale operations. Vice President Vance paying a visit to Iowa for the first time since he took office. Vance is considered one of the GOP's strongest potential 2028 presidential candidates. In this case, he'll be traveling to Iowa to campaign for Republican Congressman Zach Nunn. On Wall Street, it's a winning session so far. The Dow is up 246 points. This is SRN News.
I talked to a lot of great companies. Very few of them actually literally surprised me, but Fellowship Home Loans sure did. For over 20 years, Mike and Brian and the team there have been helping families do something most people think is more complicated than it has to be. Get into a home, lower their rate, or tap into equity they didn't even realize they had. Everything at Fellowship is done in-house. One roof, one great team, all with a servant-led mentality. From your first phone call to closing, you're going to get people who know you by name. They'll know your situation. They treat you like family. They're also offering a free mortgage checkup right now. Don't miss out. Rates are lower now than if you purchased or refinanced your home in the last few years. Many Fellowship customers are saving hundreds of dollars a month when refinancing, and there are no payments for 2 months. Go to fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G, fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G, or call 800-510-MIKE, 800-510-6453. Fellowship Home Loans, mortgage lending by the book.
Nationwide Mortgage Bankers, DBA Fellowship Home Loans, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 81938.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 special. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
And this is a painting of my grandfather, the only one he ever had made.
Sometime, take a close look around your house.
This sewing machine was my Aunt Mary's.
If you have possessions that are irreplaceable, consider this. Each year, over 65,000 American homes suffer a fire due to an electrical problem. Are our possessions safe? To know for sure, call Crosby Electric, your exclusive provider of Current Safe, the world's foremost home diagnostic system. Using high-tech equipment, Crosby Electric will check your hidden wiring, panel box, light switches, and electrical outlets to pinpoint potential problems and make sure your things are safe.
Oh, my daughter's second grade art project. I'd die if something happened to this.
Some things can't be replaced by insurance. Don't wait another day. Call 272-2085 for an in-home no-obligation assessment or visit crosbyelectric.com. Don't just think it's safe. Know it's safe. Now you'll be safe with Current Safe.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Truckers, listen up. A $2,500 sign-on bonus only at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for a company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for the best in the business.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Not only are the days getting warmer, the nights are a little milder. Tonight, partly cloudy, we're dry. Overnight low temperature down to about 62. Wednesday's a warmer day with a high in the mid to upper 80s and maybe a few spotty afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms here and there. But the main event will be in the overnight hours Wednesday night and pre-dawn on Thursday with the risk of some strong to possibly severe storms. Then a lingering risk of more showers during the day on Thursday. We'll continue to watch it for you. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Big dreams for your home on a tight budget? AFE's $26.26 as you covered. Unlock your home's equity with just $26 in closing costs. No fees, no headaches. Visit your local ASE branch today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 420259.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertiser.
Because on the counter, you want to know why?
Where's the beef?
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
All overnight, back in April 2023, things got bad as they could be. I remember overnight. Overnight, like a train wreck in a movie scene. This is not a drill or make-believe. Major meltdown overnight. Can't find a way out of the corner that you put yourself in. Stand by. Looks like you spent that bonus much too soon. Oh no, but life, carefully dropping words like freedom now. The only says are ones that pour you out. Dire straits to open life.
I dug that out because the whole Bud Light thing with Dylan Mulvaney was about 3 years ago at this time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
When, the whole woke thing, it all came crashing in after George Floyd.
Yes, it did.
And they used fear and intimidation that if you didn't jump to and start agreeing that, hey, this is okay. This is a fake woman. This is a mentally ill man who thinks he's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to use him to boost sales of our product, Bud Light.
Didn't go so well, did it?
No. They lost over 20% of their market share. They have completely failed to get it back. And they're still doing stupid stuff. Meanwhile, what's the competition doing? I think the best ad I've seen all year is the Clydesdales. And I'm sure you've seen it because it involves a horse.
Yes.
And the little eaglet
Mm-hmm.
falls off and
Yep.
it's stuck. And at the end,
Becomes this beautiful, just majestic.
oh man, like it looks like the horse is sprouting wings, but it's the eagle on the horse's back taking off. That gives me a tear in my eye every time I see it because it's patriotic and it's beautiful.
It's amazing.
And if I wasn't an alcoholic, I'd drink their beer. Well, I mean, I have to put that codicil on there. There's nobody there.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, what the?
I don't know what number that line is connected to, but nobody calls line 5. But 272-9228 to get to one of our other convenient lines. And what's the other big seller? Guess what? Sexy people still sell products. Case in point, Sydney Sweeney.
Yes.
Case in point, case closed. She single-handedly resurrected, and the louder the left shrieked over her sexiness, the more jeans they sold.
Absolutely. It amazes me. I'm like, this quote cancel culture, woke culture. It's like, you know,
They hurt a lot of people along the way, and it's just it's so wrong.
It is wrong. It's wrong in more ways than one. And people, you know, people suffering consequences for their actions, you know, disappearing over time. It's coming back.
Guess what? Men like to look at hot women, and guess what? Women like to look at hot men. Simple fact, fundamental. It's called heterosexuality. It's kept us in business on this planet for a long time.
Right, because without it, there wouldn't be any more.
No.
It's like, it wouldn't be anymore. It's like, yep, just kidding.
And here's the thing. We don't go out and set the streets on fire and burn cars and injure cops and throw Molotov cocktails. We just don't have anything to do with you anymore. We don't spend our money with you. We don't pick it because we don't have time. We have a life. The left, that's all they got is time to be pissed off.
Yep.
Over God knows what.
And they don't usually have a job normally.
No.
But that is their job.
Well, it is their job because George Soros is paying them to be pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
There's no grassroots to any of that garbage.
Yeah, it's
Check this out from David's blog today.
okay.
Taxpayer-funded Texas water park announces Muslim-only day,
Oh, Lord.
featuring modest dress and halal slaughtered meat.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, before I go deeper into detail on this, many years ago, there used to be a bowling alley up the street on the other side of the boulevard.
Yes.
It's no longer there.
Right.
And one time, I and some friends, Mommy the Swami, we had made plans to have a family bowling event there one Sunday. And I said, I'll go there early and reserve us an alley. This is in the 2007 or 8 era.
Okay.
I get there. There's a woman at the door. She says, you can't come in. Muslims only.
Oh, boy.
Now, there was a party, people dressed in Muslim garb. Okay. So you have no open bowling at all. They're using the whole alley. Yes, they have rented the house and Muslim only. I said, okay. Thanks. And you will never see me here again. And I will let as many people as I know about your policy here today and let them know and see what happens. They weren't in business much longer after that. It wasn't me. Word gets around.
Right. Things tend to come back and bite people in the butt.
In my when I was your age, there were very few people who were not wanting everybody to have the same shot at the American dream, the same starting line. That's fair.
Yes.
And then that morphed into something completely different. But so again, the question is, these districts where a certain outcome is built into the equation, which is not the way democracy works. It's the same people shrieking about the Supreme Court decision that are always out. What about he's a threat to democracy? The Democrats are a threat to democracy because socialism is not democracy.
And here's actually the fun fact. Newsflash, we're a republic.
Yeah.
So
we're not a democracy.
We're not a democracy. We're a republic. So take that and, shove it somewhere. It's like, we're a republic, folks.
So I'll go back to the headline here.
Yes.
Taxpayer-funded water park announces Muslim-only day. And David comes back to say the following. Epic, DFW Epic, EID at Epic Indoor Park, $65 a ticket, Monday, June 1st, blah, blah, blah. For Muslims only, a family-friendly event. Now imagine the outrage, which would rightly emanate from the Muslim community and its advocacy groups, along with the entirety of the news media, if that passage read, for Christians only.
Oh, absolutely. If it was on the other foot.
Or for Jews only. Or for whites only.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
So along with, it makes me wonder, what do these so-called civil rights people want? We have historically black colleges.
Mm-hmm.
That's segregation.
100%. The very thing, and this is what gets me, is the very thing they preach about in, well, Dr. King and all them, we did this. Okay, then why are you recreating what he fought so hard to eliminate? And then the better part of this is, and the better question is, you want exceptions to the rule. You want a hall pass, per se. What's good for me is not good for thee. I'm the exception. I get to do this. Same thing with a lot of our leadership that we see of, I'm above everybody else and I'm the king and this is what we get to do. So guess what, though? That doesn't make you immune to being a decent human being. It doesn't make you immune to the law. It does not make you immune to, how about actually caring? And how about we use at least the one brain cell that maybe you didn't, smoke away during your early teenage years in the 70s. And let's put this through in the fact of, why can everybody else have their own day, but yet, with this redistricting and all of this, well, that's casting out the black vote. It's doing this. No, it's not. It's actually putting everything back in order the way it should be.
Dana Loesch got involved in this Texas situation.
What happened there?
Putting out a tweet saying, how is a taxpayer-funded city-owned entity allowed to discriminate against non-Muslims at a public water park?
Ta-da!
There would be literal riots if Muslims were similarly excluded, and we all know that's 100% accurate.
Ta-da!
Sarah Gonzalez jumps in. I will be calling the city tomorrow with many questions. Stay tuned. As of this writing, the event remains on the water park schedule, says David Blackman, but at least the city's leaders will have to answer some tough questions about this clearly unconstitutional act of racial ethnic discrimination. Again, a public facility. The bowling alley.
Yeah, it's private,
It's privately owned, and it'd be nice if but they wouldn't do that. Put an announcement out saying, by the way, we will not be available. We have a private party.
Right, that's all you have to
You
say.
have to tell them it's for Muslims only.
No, it's a private party. The whole venue's been rented out. Sorry, you can't come in today. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I swear, these people that think that they just can go and do anything because I can. No, you can't. You can't. I'm just telling you can't.
522. All right.
Have we said 522? Was that breaker 522?
Hey, I feel like singing my way. Now the end is near.
Okay.
Mark Cumby sent me something.
Oh, yes.
A new song for the morning show.
All right. New theme song.
Why don't we play this before we go to that? This is taking forever.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I sent an attachment. Now show me my attachment. Not that one. Where's the
other one?
Come on. There it is. Okay, for 3 Men and a Dog, which is the official name of our morning show.
I love it.
Okay, there's the beginning. The volume is on. And let's put it on the computer.
Yes, everybody can
And see what Mark Cumby made.
3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise, got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday light. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go.
I like
3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise, they got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday light. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go. Let's go.
Always busy.
3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise, they got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah,
We had an accident earlier, Highway 14 on the ramp up to I-65 northbound. That's what it was reported as. Got a lot of police on the scene there, combing the woods off on the right side of the ramp. Please watch out for those folks. And And we also have an accident reported in Prattville, Wright Street, right at South Memorial. That is right before the Domino's and Fairview Avenue. Watch out for emergency vehicles there. In Montgomery, very busy traffic. Interstate boulevards are loaded up. All of our usual slow places are beginning to fill up with cars. We'll keep you updated. At McKinnon Toyota, they just received the shipment of Toyota 4Runners. And that's as low as 2.9%. Plus, you get that small town service. They're family owned. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 on 565 in Plant. Buckle up with the Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go.
Unfortunately, in
3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go.
I've seen her meet and help set up the Montgomery area crime suppression.
3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go.
Don't miss the River Region Healthy Living
3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio.
Not just for radio, but for digital too. If you're already running digital advertising and you're not seeing results, it may be time to explore your options. Our team takes the time to understand your business, then builds custom campaigns using a multi-channel conversion-focused approach. So whether it's digital display, social media, or you need help increasing your online presence, Blue Water Broadcasting can help. Before your next campaign, let's have a conversation. Visit BlueWaterBroadcasting.com.
You'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go. Let's go. 3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go. Let's go. 3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go. Let's go. 3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go. Let's go. 3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go. Let's go. 3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise. They got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday live. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Let's go. Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday light. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Oh, 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 let's go. Oh, oh, let's go. 3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise, they got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday light. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men
so much
and a
happens,
dog
and
on
it
the radio. Oh, 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 let's go.
In no particular, we lose sight of what's really
3
going
men
on.
and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise, they got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday light. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Oh, oh, oh,
Klaus
let's
and
go.
all those creeps. He humiliated the World Economic Forum and crushed their agenda, wiped the floor with the UN and replaced them with the Board of Peace. He drops strategic truth bombs on the European Union, initiating its collapse. He exposes NATO and pulls the plug. Every single world organization created for a satanic world government is being killed by Trump. He also obliterated all their plans for world tyranny. The first phase was a decade of pandemics from 2020 to 2030, Trump ended that. Their second phase was extreme climate tyranny. All the stuff was stopped.
Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday light. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Oh, 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 let's go. Oh, oh, let's go.
They can sit there and control viruses.
3 men and a dog on the radio. The sun's on the rise, they got your morning surprise. Greg, Rich, Jay, and Chase on the show from 6 to 9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on the show. Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday light. Turn it up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio.
They relied on ongoing vaccine mandates to decimate mankind. Trump ended all vaccine mandates.
3 men and a dog on the radio.
Humanity through
The
poison
sun's on the
food.
rise, they got your
He
morning
appointed
surprise.
RFK Jr.
Greg,
to make
Rich,
food healthy
Jay,
again.
and Chase on the
They
show from
brainwash
6 to
people.
9. Yeah, they're bringing fun on
Everyone
the
through
show.
the news
Laugh a
media,
little
Trump
louder, start
exposed
your
it all
day
as
right.
fake.
Good vibes only
They
every
tried to
weekday
silence
light.
all of
Turn it up,
mankind through
don't be late
censorship.
to the show. 3 men
restored
and a
free
dog on the
speech.
radio. Oh, 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 let's go.
And then there's election fraud used by the Satanists to position their agents in nations around the world. Trump exposed it and is reforming elections. He eliminated central base for worldwide election interference in Venezuela. That's where funny boat stuff happened in 2020. They used narcotic drugs to kill millions and weaken hundreds of millions every year worldwide. Trump took out some of the world's largest drug dealing operations. There's the funding of all nefarious operations through USAID. The tax money of the people was used against war, terrorism, transgender, sex change, madness, which it is. Media mind control, political corruption, child trafficking, and much more. All funded with American tax money through USAID. Trump ended it forever. They relied on the billions and millions of dollars that flowed through their hardworking people into the hands of their countless corrupt officials, Minnesota, California, whether it's a luring center or it's a hospice facility that treats nobody except themselves to luxury vacations and expensive cars. The youth of America was being indoctrinated with demonic ideologies through a corrupt Department of Education. They're still doing it. And we're seeing a lot of that show up now. I mean, kids out there for the end of life. And just yesterday, once again, another person that didn't belong here, who the kind of person ICE is out to catch, killed 2 people, 2 Americans, that would not be dead if we had been able to catch them.
The sun's on the rise, they
And
got your
the
morning
list
surprise.
goes on.
Greg,
I
Rich,
mean,
Jay, and Chase on the
every
show
time you
from
look
6
at
to
TV,
9.
he's
Yeah, they're
doing
bringing
something.
fun on the
He's
show.
talking
Laugh
to
a
the
little
press.
louder,
He's not
start
hiding
your
from
day
anybody.
right.
Tyrants
Vibes only
don't
every
talk to
weekday
me.
light.
No, they
Turn it
hide
up, don't be late to the show. 3 men and a dog on the radio. Oh, 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 let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, 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 let's go.
Yeah.
Three
We're not
men
used
and
to
a
that.
dog on the radio.
Hey, on a
The
side
sun's
note,
on the rise, they got your morning
the folks
surprise.
that are on
Greg,
YouTube
Rich,
are getting a
Jay,
very
and
good
Chase on
dose
the
of the
show
morning
from
show
6 to
jingle.
9.
Can
Yeah,
we
they're
turn
bringing
off the
fun
little
on the
dog
show.
video?
Laugh a little
It's
louder,
still
start
running.
your
It's
day
still running.
right. Good vibes
Yes.
only every
So
weekday
they now
live.
have
Turn
it
it up, don't be late
very.
to the show.
It's
Three men
ingrained.
and a
Oh, I
dog
know why
on the
that's happening.
radio.
Because
Let's go.
It's playing through the player. That's why. So in the morning, folks, there's going to be a competition of who can sing the morning show.
From 6 to 9, yeah, they're bringing fun
I'm so
on the
sorry,
show.
Cody.
Laugh a little louder, start your day right. Good vibes only every weekday life. Turn it up, don't be late
We're
to
making
the
it
show.
work
Three
today
men
as
and a dog
Mr.
on the
Boudreaux
radio.
is feeling a little under the weather, but might I add, he looks very dapper in
under
his
the
shirt.
weather, it's sitting on my face. It's just.
I was trying to make it a little less, aggressive. It's
And
sitting
here's
on
the
your
thing:
face.
I don't like hypochondriacs, and I don't want to be one.
But you're there.
But 5 days of this.
So, do you have any thoughts on what it could be?
If I go there tonight, I'll be there in an hour.
Yeah.
If I go there and I find out that I have COVID, I'm driving to Anthony Fauci's house. I'm going to take him out.
There you go. There you go. Careful. They might have dual opinions for you.
The bad news is I'll probably be in jail for the rest of my life. The good news is you'll have something to talk about tomorrow.
Well, this would be a heck of a call at 4 a.m. JL, can you come in and help us with the show? And
Yeah.
you were the last one who saw Greg, so we need some help.
Here's traffic.
Well, we had an accident earlier on the ramp from Highway 14 up to I-65 northbound. We still have a police presence on the ramp there. And we had an accident in Prattville, Wright Street at South Memorial. That's right across from Prattville Baptist. In Montgomery, we are very busy. All of our usual places are loaded up, like Bell to Taylor to Chantilly, 85 northbound, 65 northbound out of Montgomery, very busy, as well as the boulevards. All of our feeder roads out, loaded up. We will keep you updated. Update your home with Davis Door and Sash, your trusted source for replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisDoorandSashAlabama.com or call 334-288-6010. Buckle up with the Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Alabama's special legislative session on redistricting began Monday afternoon. The legislature reconvened to set a contingency plan for the state to revert to previously drawn district maps. Governor Kay Ivey called the session following last week's landmark Supreme Court decision regarding how congressional district maps are drawn. A man is hospitalized following a shooting in Pike Road early Monday morning. The incident happened around 3 a.m. just off Vaughn Road at a home on York Street. The victim, an unidentified 49-year-old man, was taken to Baptist South Hospital for treatment, condition unknown. Investigators are searching for a female suspect. A Birmingham man is facing charges after he allegedly altered a woman's Facebook photos to make it appear she was naked. David Heinrich Elliott is charged with 2 counts of distributing a private image. Investigators say Elliott took photos from the victim's Facebook page and digitally altered them so that it appeared she was nude. Elliott then texted those altered images to another person. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
It's time to show Mom how much you appreciate her with a Jenny Lynn's floral creation for Mother's Day. Skip the grocery store flowers and make one quick call, 285-1000. Roses, lilies, beautiful bouquets, and gift baskets designed just for Mom. Call Jenny Lynn's Creations, 285-1000.
Mayday, Mayday, may I have your attention? I want to announce that Pizza Perfect in May, you can buy a large pizza at the regular price and get a large single topping pizza for only $10. You already know that Pizza Perfect has the best pizza buffet in town, including spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13 at lunch and dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday all day. In May, buy any large pizza at the regular price and get a large single topping pizza for $10. Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook. Available for pickup and delivery.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Not only are the days getting warmer, the nights are a little milder. Tonight, partly cloudy, we're dry. Overnight low temperature down to about 62. Wednesday's a warmer day with a high in the mid to upper 80s and maybe a few spotty afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms here and there. But the main event will be in the overnight hours Wednesday night and pre-dawn on Thursday with the risk of some strong to possibly severe storms. Then a lingering risk of more showers during the day on Thursday. We'll continue to watch it for you. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
When the heat hits to the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
The premier place the river region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Greg Boudel and Jesse Lynn through the final part of this happy hour. Earlier, we were talking about the Secret Service, the gang that couldn't shoot straight in D.C.
Yes.
And I do believe questions need to be asked as to how none of them
Hitting.
Grazed him, anything.
Anything, right.
He got one of them, but they got none on him. Now, David Blackman was talking yesterday about the overall condition of the Secret Service.
Yes.
Very dim view. Listen to this story from Miami.
All right.
West Miami Day, WSVN. They used to be the If It Bleeds, It Leads TV station. An off-duty United States Secret Service employee was caught with his pants down committing a sickening act in front of hotel guests near Miami International Airport and is now behind bars.
Oh, Lord.
According to the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office, 33-year-old John Spillman committed the offense of indecent exposure during his assignment in South Florida over the weekend. The arrest report states the incident happened at the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel, Miami Airport and Convention Center Sunday night. Hotel guests told investigators they were downstairs in the lobby and the attendant followed them, or the defendant followed them to the point where they had to retreat to their room for safety. A woman staying at the hotel told deputies that she and others immediately entered their room because they were in fear of their lives. The guest then saw the defendant masturbating next to their hotel room.
Oh, my Lord.
The report goes on to say the guest called hotel security, who later found the defendant with his pants lowered, doing what was, they said, and on the 6th floor. He was taken into custody just after midnight on Monday. According to the Secret Service, Spillman is from Marble Falls, Texas, and was based in the nation's capital. He was in South Florida as part of a security perimeter detail at the Trump National Doral for his scheduled visit to attend the 2026 PGA Cadillac Championship. Richard McCauley, chief of the Uniform Division of the Secret Service, released a statement addressing the allegations against Spillman, which reads in part, "The alleged conduct is unacceptable and stands in stark contrast to the professionalism and integrity that I demand of our personnel."
Yeah, he's from Marble Falls, Texas. It sounds like that's not the only marbles that fell. I'm just
Oh, he
saying.
he had his marbles out, too.
I was just like, that is just, what is wrong with people? Even like the guy that, talking about the AI, manipulation of photos, that's a big thing now.
Well, this, in a way, indirectly connects to the truth. For years, we had this esteemed belief about the Secret Service in Dallas in 1963.
Mm-hmm.
This guy just got past him, outsmarted him, whatever. We didn't know that all those Secret Service guys were out till 6 a.m. in a strip joint.
Oh, my Lord.
Engaging in favors and stuff. Most of them were so hungover the next day, they weren't ready to protect
They weren't
the
ready to do
president.
junk. Oh, Lord.
And that's why when you see documentaries that engage the Secret Service, like Clint Hill and others, they all look guilty. But I think it has a lot to do with their own behavior and not the fact that they lost a president while they were in Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, human beings do human being things, but how does somebody like this even sneak in? There must be a way to test or ask questions.
And the fact that, too, the dog alerted to the fact that this guy was sketchy.
The dog was the first.
Yes, he's like, this dude, like, hello, I'm following this dude for a reason. This is sketchy. Hello. And the other guy's like, oh, well, where are we going?
There were parts of that video, when the video came out, the wide shot of all those agents taking fire, that reminded me of a Naked Gun movie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like, oh, la, 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 we're frolicking.
Let me put my
through the
donut
tulips.
down while I try and clip this guy.
I mean, it's just, it seems like I hate to say it this way, but a graveyard seemed more lively in that regard. The response time seemed.
And then fortunately, he succeeds in hurting nobody. Then he gets to jail, and we got a judge apologizing to him because he couldn't get his laptop or
Something. Yeah, what a maroon. What an imbecile.
That judge, I tell you, we live in a judiciocracy. Babylon Bee did a great thing one time. They said, I think it was Boasberg says, Trump can't attack Iran unless he asks permission from me first. That's how seriously they take themselves.
Well, I'm like, guess
stopping
what?
him at every turn.
You are not God. Ta-da.
Well, the disappointment there is that the Supreme Court, John Roberts, Chief Justice, he can pull those a-holes off the bench.
Easily. But, then he'd be threatened and everything else in between.
He's already been threatened.
Uh-huh.
He's
That's, totally
coming.
there's the fear tactic and fear mongering. Once again.
Who's next on the phone at 272-9228?
It's phone roulette today.
I know my voice is getting annoying.
Say, it's all good, though. I want to say, I am very proud of you for showing up this afternoon, even though you do not feel your greatest. Still look good, though. Just saying. Oh, look, we have a call.
Let's grab it.
Someone, let's grab it. Who's this? Who's this?
Hello?
Hi, Greg.
Hi.
Hey. I'm just going to play doctor here.
Okay.
Like when you go to the doctor, they're probably not going to find anything wrong with you.
Well, my mother was with me for 60 years, and she never found anything wrong with me either.
Well, because we just went through this with my grandson. So same thing you're going through. So they checked him for COVID. This was all this week, or last week. COVID, strep, flu, you run a fever, sick for days. And all the doctor could come up with, well, it must be a virus.
That's what mine was for 2 weeks.
That's
And
the virus.
the only difference was I never ran a fever, and mine developed into laryngitis, which is kind of what Greg is sounding like right now, starting to lose the voice a little bit. And the doctors are like, well, it's probably viral. And I'm like, well, okay, that's great. Give me something.
Hey, Jesse, this is Debbie. It's Debbie. You doing okay?
Hey, I'm doing good, Debbie. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, and another thing that will help you, Greg. Of course, I know I'm old school. Vicks on the feet. Gargle with warm
Yeah, I need
salt
to get
water.
some Vicks.
Yep, salt water. Yep.
Yeah, put it on your feet. Most doctors will say now to to not put it on your chest, but put it on the bottom of your feet.
And
right
wrap
when
them
you
in
go
socks.
to bed at night.
Mm-hmm.
And the warm salt water gargle, and I like Sambucol. I'm a big fan of Sambucol. It's just a natural cold flu. It kills everything.
Yep.
I need somebody to rub the Vicks on my chest.
You might have Pat to fight on that one.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, but we'll get it on your feet. I know Jesse can rub it on your feet for you.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks for giving me that job. Greatly appreciate it.
I get pedicures on a regular basis. They're not that hideous.
Okay, so there you go.
Well, listen, I love listening to y'all. Y'all all do good together, and I hope you get to feeling better.
It's been
Take care.
fun
Jesse.
this afternoon. We'll say that. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Deb.
All right, we're going to get our final traffic update. I've decided to close the show tonight with Peter Finch's rant from Network.
Aha.
Because that's, even though it's 50 years old this year,
that
particular clip, it still stands. It's still
relevant.
Yeah, still relevant. And as of now, we appreciate all the patience with the various things that did not happen with our YouTube feed, but